Welcome back, everybody, live in Las Vegas on the floor of the Consumer Electronics Show. We've moved to Panasonic. They're having a panel here. But of course, what about Panasonic? You know, everybody's talking about rumors that they would be getting out of the television business. Let's get it straight from the horse's mouth. Joe Taylor is the head of Panasonic America, North America. Great to see you. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Are you guys getting out of the television business?
You know, I've heard that about 20 times in the last couple of months. I think it was Mark Twain. The rumors of our demise are greatly exaggerated. Would a company who's getting out of the TV business introduce the world's largest 4K OLED display? I don't think so.
So you are fully committed to the
We're in the
television
TV business, and we have no intention of getting out of the TV
But
business.
you're also in a lot of other businesses, because just let me say, when I walked up, he said, Liz, there are a lot of other things that we can talk about here, namely avionics. That's not something that you show at the Consumer Electronics Show, but how big a business has that become for you?
So, because we're 100 years old, and people are asking us these questions, shame on us for not kind of pounding our chest. Avionics is a massive business for us. You can see on the other side there some of our displays of what we're doing. We've gone from just a simple display to entire in-flight entertainment systems that allow you to use your voice and data in the airplane, over the oceans. You can watch TV, live TV, Fox, over the oceans. Most people don't know that we provide that. We have a major market share in avionics in-flight entertainment.
This is private jets mostly?
No. United is our largest customer in the world. We're in the process of doing 300 of their long-haul aircraft, including the 787 Dreamliner. Air New Zealand, wonderful customer of ours. Emirates, wonderful customer of ours. So if you fly internationally and you want to be in the game, you need Panasonic.
You know, Boeing, the news today out of Boeing was that they had a fuel leak in one of their newer planes, and this has become a question second problem. But it makes you wonder, you as a high technology company, how many times do you miss before you hit? And how committed does a company have to be to really getting it right?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not going to tell you how many times we missed before we hit. But it's a big investment. This whole R&D process, it's a massive investment when you're talking about new technologies and finding new ways to connect people.
Right over here is one of the TVs, and we can just take a quick look. But 4K organic LED OLED. These are the new ways of the future, but these are expensive. We just came from Samsung. LGs, these are not cheap. When do we get to that critical mass where you can get it to a lot of people and you can say, all right, you can afford this?
You know, we've had the same question every time we introduce a new technology, especially in electronics. And you have to reach a critical mass. My guess is that business applications, B2B, will drive these technologies to the point where the volumes are high enough, the costs are low enough, and they become more viable as consumer products.
We now have the fiscal cliff behind us, sort of. I mean, not from the spending angle, but certainly from the tax clarity issue. Does that make your job easier on how much you spend and how many people you hire?
No, because we try not to base our long-term investment decisions on short-term policy problems. At least I hope it's a short-term policy problem. So no, it didn't make any difference whatsoever. But what will make a difference, if we can talk about politics, is R&D tax credits. We have to stop doing that year by year because that does have an impact on us.
Joe Taylor, Panasonic.
Thanks, Liz. Great to see you.
Every year, first on Fox Business Week. Thank you so much.
From Bloomberg World Headquarters in New York, this is Street Smart with Trish Regan and Adam Johnson.
First over to you, Paul. What do you like out there?
Well, I tell you, it's been a very active CES this year, and the television manufacturers are out here in force, as they are every year. And as you mentioned, what they're really touting this year across the board is the ultra high definition TV sets, the 4K.
Are consumers demanding more and more precision from their pictures?
It certainly looks like it. I mean, the crowds here in front of, the Samsung booth, the LG, the Sony booth, the Panasonic booths, they're really focusing on these new products. And there actually is a significant difference that you can notice. But you're right. I think some of the last cycle or two of new sets that have come out of the manufacturers have been, have been received a little bit less than expected. So you're right. I think consumers may be, coming up against the wall. But I think as the normal replacement cycle continues, then there's going to be opportunities to upgrade your TVs.
They'll be looking for something better. How about the pricing on these?
It's yet to be determined, but, clearly it's going to be a premium to what we see now.
You're watching New York One, news all evening.
Turns
Turns out high definition is not nearly high enough, and TechBeat reporter Adam Balkin shows us the latest in TV technology straight from the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas.
CES stands for the Consumer Electronics Show. What it could stand for, countdown towards the end of your set. Every year without fail, new, bigger, brighter TV sets occupy the bulk of the show floor, making it feel like what you're watching on now will be ready for the antique store by the end of the year. Ultra high definition is the culprit this year. TVs with 4 times the resolution or sharpness of current HD TVs.
Now the initial issue with Ultra HD sets, the same problem that HD sets had at the beginning, the same problem that 3D sets had at the beginning. Content. Will there be enough stuff to watch on your TV to enjoy it in all its glory?
Manufacturers also building in new functionality with apps and ultra content customization, plus new ways to interact with that content using your voice, your finger, a pen.
With the electronic touch pen, you can do games, you can do, anything, but there are some practical applications. It could be, like a whiteboard, a teacher could use it at a school.
At CES in Las Vegas, Adam Balkin, New York 1.
On Monday, the annual Consumer Electronics Show kicks off in Las Vegas. The gathering will showcase efforts by Panasonic, Sony, and Samsung to make products smarter by connecting them to the internet.
Prepare yourself. You're about to see the future of technology. From talking to TVs to dancing robots, it's all here at CES. Last year at CES, it was all about Ultrabooks. This year, it's all about TVs. Come have a look. Here with SK at Panasonic, obviously a big hit here at CES, televisions and the landscape changing. What is Panasonic bringing to the table this year?
Well, now, this year, you can actually use voice activation to kind of control your TV. Number 2 is the TV recognizes that it's you, and it tells you, and it goes into your personal preferences, and it tells you, this is what you like. Your 5 channels are different from your kids' 5 channels. The other thing is probably, I think, people using a lot of tablets, trying to figure out the internet, surfing, social media, and all the rest of it. And so you can flick from your tablet straight onto a TV.
I also love this feature that I don't think a lot of consumers realize out there is 2D to 3D conversion, conversion. Can you talk a little about that?
If you don't have a 3D channel, or it's hard to find, you can actually create your own channels, or can have an existing 2D channel, and you can convert that automatically into a 3D mode.
When can we see these new TVs hit retail?
It's coming out this spring.
Love it.